Hey guys, it is Dwayne here from DewyHQ, and today we're back with some more Persona 5. As we left off last time, we infiltrated Mementos, and so we're a bit tired at the moment, so we can't do anything. So we're gonna head to bed. Let's call it a day, let's go to bed. So there's not much we can do there. So if you've been playing along to this point, and you haven't been watching it day to day, I'd probably leave a save point there. May as well. Okay, Sunday. So there's a few things we can do today. It was good that we went to Mementos though, just to get that extra cash. Hey, I saw it on the forum. Nice job sticking it to that stalker. My Phantom Aficionado website is coming in handy, didn't it? What are you talking about? Oh, it's okay. You don't have to say it. I know deep down in my heart that it was useful. Anyway, I'm in Shibuya right now. I love it if you could come and hear me out about your future actions. I'll be waiting by the diner in Shibuya. You gotta swing by. What is he up to? Either way, it sounded that he had something important to say. Why not go see what it is? I won't be joining you though. There's something in Mementos that I need to go look into. Hopefully Mishima has something useful for you. So we're going to be hanging out in Mishima for the day. How have things been, you know, with the special activities? Oh, sorry about that. I haven't been getting a lot of sleep lately. I've been staying up managing the fan site on every night. I think it's called PR? Fan site?
Yeah.
The Phantom Thieves Aficionado website. Fan site for short. You need a catchy name if you want people to notice you. This is a bit of the P-Thieves propaganda. Basically, there's no point in taking down bad guys if no one's going to know about them. That's why I've started a blog for posts from people you guys saved, while filtering out the haters. We need the Phantom Thieves to be in the proper light if we want to make the name popular, right? Oh, you've done good. Really? Just hearing you say that makes my all-nighters worth it. Though, actually, I really want to know how you punish people. Don't worry, I'm not going to ask. It wouldn't be any fun if you just up and told me. After all, the Phantom Thieves have a reputation for being secretive. I wish I could be more like you guys somehow. But I'll still be here to draw attention to the stuff you do. You can leave that part to me. I'm going to use my fan site to promote the Phantom Thieves and weed out any negative comments. Your popularity is going to be at my mercy, or my fingertips. It's kind of like I'm a strategic image management representative, so to speak. You're really hyped for this. Just you wait. I'm gonna do everything I can to make sure that title's more than just for show. So I think there's not really any points. I don't think it matters which points you choose for this social link specifically. I've got to say though, managing the Phantom Thieves' reputation is tiring work. The forum gets all sorts of weird posts, including tons of things unrelated to reforming a society. It'll defeat the purpose of the site if the truth of the Phantom Thieves was buried along all that garbage. Oh, but don't need to worry. I'll sort through all the trash. Speaking of which, I've actually found something worthwhile info about our very own school. Our quest to boost your popularity can start close to home. I'll give it my all. Mishima seems motivated. So we get our rank 2 there. That's story related, so you can't choose when that happens. It always happens on this day. So if you want to advance Mishima's Confidant, you need to take down targets in Mementos. So he'll give you specific targets. There is one you can miss, which I silly missed on my second playthrough of the game. which kind of sucks. So for the all requests, I'll probably be doing it on this playthrough with you guys. So, man, I'm exhausted. I think I'd fall asleep on the spot if I wasn't talking to you. I should head home.
See ya.
See you later. Machine Bear isn't too bad. A lot of people don't like him, but he's okay.
Hey.
I don't care if you hang out with Mishima, just be sure to get your studying done, okay?
Well then.
That reminds me, the home shopping program is airing today. You want to check out the TV? Let's actually see what's on the TV. I'm not sure what actually is on there. What do we have today? 2 calming masks. Nah, not really. Don't really need them. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're actually going to head out into town. And we're actually going to go to that juice place, considering we couldn't do that today. And it's going to give us 1 guts. So let's head on over there. Alright. Alright, so we're gonna head over to the juice place over here. They're gonna rob us of 5,000 yen for a 1 social stat boost.
Welcome.
Nasty. So Morgana's gonna set the same thing as he normally does. We're gonna get that 1 guts, which is gonna be worth it in the end, I suppose.
Alright.
And we're also gonna go work at the beef bowl shop tonight, so let's head on over there. So this is where you actually need to pay attention a little bit. The customers will give you orders, and you've just gotta remember it. So it can be different every time, so just take your time with it. If you're unsure, just save beforehand. And then go from there. Shouldn't be too bad though. Yikes, a lot of customers just came in. You're going to be bombarded with orders at this rate. Make sure you memorize them all. Large beef bowl. 1 medium natto. Medium curry. Medium hoi guru bowl. Wow. So it was large and then they were all mediums. So it was a large beef bowl. Then it was a medium natto. And it was a medium curry. And it was a medium high go roux bowl. You appear to be having a difficult time there. Can't you ask the manager to hire more people? You are extremely busy. Employees being overworked is becoming a real problem in the workplace. That's concerning. I should remember this.
Well then, I'll see you again.
I'll leave my payment here. Thank you for the food. Wasn't that the politician who gives speeches in front of the station? He was worried about the employees in the workplace, huh? Well, I think he knows who you are now. We should go to the station square sometime soon. Good work. It seems there were a lot of customers today, but you handled it well on your own.
I'm counting on you.
I paid you a little extra today. Good work, keep it up. So that's not bad. That's going to pay for that drink that we just spent money on. And we should get 3 proficiency. So hopefully this should be our level up actually. Yes. So we're in proficiency 2 now, which is decent.
Alright.
Which is nice. Phew. Well, I guess we should go home. Monday.
What?
Whoa, what's up with those goggles? You going snowboarding or something? I heard cedars blooming? later than usual. Climate change. Oh yeah, because it's pollen warning. Pollen allergies suck. So if we go into mementos on pollen warnings, there's a good chance that some of the shadows could be asleep. Because people are essentially drugged up on pollen medicine, if that makes sense. Ah, that sounds awful.
Seems pretty rough.
Yeah. So there's a couple of this is on different weather effects. If you go on mementos, the shadows are affected differently. Morning. What's up? Actually, I have this feeling that someone's watching me. No, it can't be. Okay, maybe I just can't shake off that feeling of an irritating palace. At the palace, we're always cautious of not being noticed, you know? So it has to be my imagination, yeah. I heard Mr. Kamoshida got fired. He got what he deserved. I wonder who put up those postings. What's his problem, casting shame on the school like that? Your life is pretty much over if you do something like that. Hey, don't you think the atmospheres at school's kind of different now? What, you mean there being no Kamoshida? Yeah, nobody ever talked about him out in the open like this before. That's true. I wish someone would thank us for it or something. Either way, everything worked out for the best. After all, Kamoshida's actually been punished for his crimes. That's victory enough for me. I agree. I wonder what's going to happen to him now. I mean, he's a famous criminal at this point, right? He's gonna have to deal with people hating him forever. That may be true, but I don't have any sympathy for him. He got what he deserved. For sure. Now, we know what happens when we change someone's heart. Choose our next target carefully, okay? Hey, I've got some new info for you. I saw it on the fan site, but I've heard about it at school too. Anyway, there's a guy at the school whose bullying's gone too far. I want to help the victim, but that's impossible for me. So I went ahead and posted on the forum that the Phantom Thieves are coming for him though. I mean, you've already changed the heart of a stalker, so this should be a breeze, right? Ah, piece of cake. You're amazing! The bully is a brown-haired guy frequently standing out the front of the school entrance. And from what I can tell, his name is Daisuke Takanashi. Just make sure nobody knows that I told you the name.
Okay.
What good timing. I know this is a small case, but we have a name, so we should be able to consider him a target. Let's go to the hideout and discuss.
Sup?
If we're all here, you want to go into mementos, right? What are you talking about? Don't we need to study for exams?
Let's go.
Ah, don't worry about that stuff. Let's ignore the details and just go charge in head first. That's easy for you to say, but we don't even have a target. That's actually not a problem anymore. Some intel came in from Mishima. Oh, perfect timing. Well, let's go in right now then. Are you all ready to do anything and avoid studying, huh? A new category is now available in the hideout. So you can check your information, you can press triangle to view requests in the main menu. You can explore mementos. Mementos can be explored even without a target, but time will pass as a palace infiltration. Exercise caution when nearing the time limit. Okay, but we're not going to pop into mementos today.
Huh?
We're actually going to hang out with Ryuji. Okay, so we're gonna find Ryuji wherever he is. There he is. I'm just gonna quickly check what personas do we have. We have a chariot. Yo, Dewey, you heading home? So you know where we can look for a. So you know how we're looking for somewhere to train. Well, I finally found the spot, and we're free to do whatever we want. How about we head on over there? Let's hang out with Ryuji. There's a gym over in Shibuya. It's pretty damn cheap too.
Wanna get going?
Come on, I'll show you the way.
This has gotta be it.
Here we are, Protein Lovers Gym. It's pay per visit, so you don't gotta worry about bullshit contracts or nothing. Their equipment here is kinda crappy, but they've got a ton of variety. Plus, it's real damn cheap, totally worth it, even without a pool or hot tub. Oh yeah, did you bring your stuff? Protein powder? Hell yeah, man, if you wanna beef up, you gotta wait. No, that ain't it. I'm talking about a spare pair of undies. Getting back into your sweaty clothes after a nice hot shower is like the grossest damn thing. Oh, but don't go getting your hopes up. No way am I gonna let you use mine.
Wanna get going?
Alright, let's head in. Phew. My form's coming back, but I don't got any stamina. Sakamoto?
Whoa!
Ikeda senpai. Gordon. Don't you mean good morning? Haha, you're as eloquent as ever, Sakamoto. Hell yeah, man. I've been studying in my words and shit. Of course you have. Oh, and you don't have to call me senpai anymore. Remember, I already graduated. Hey, I haven't seen you before. Were you on the track team? He's a friend. By the time he showed up, the track team was already, you know. Speaking of which, how's your leg? I'm managing. How about you, senpai? You still running? I actually joined my university's track team. You'd think I would have quit entirely after what happened. About that, I'm real sorry. No, I should be the one apologizing. I was supposed to be the leader of our team, yet I just resigned myself to Kamoshida's will. That's because you needed him to write you one of those letters of rec, right? You were just looking out for your future, but I still managed to F it up anyways. Kamoshida clearly had never intended on writing my letter of recommendation. You were just the excuse not to. And honestly, I enjoy where I am now. The track team isn't anything special, but it's perfect for me. So in truth, I should be thanking you for what you did, Sakamoto. Senpai. Senpai! I've always regretted not doing more to protect you guys. But I heard some good news recently. The Shujin track is being reinstated.
For real?
I mean, Kamoshida confessed all that horrible stuff you did, right? I guess the school got the old team together and told them they were going to start trying it up again. Nobody told me about that. Huh, odd. The rumors got as far as me, and yet I'm not even a student anymore. Anyway, I heard they're going to get Mr. Yamauchi as their new advisor? Huh? Yamauchi? Hold up, that Yamauchi? Yep, the one who's basically Kamoshida's lapdog. Apparently he volunteered. He's really enthusiastic about pulling the track team up from the ashes. He is. You know, now that the team has been reinstated, there's no need for bad blood, right? Why don't you go talk to them? I'm sure they could use someone with your passion. Yeah. So the track team's coming back? Good for them. You seem conflicted. Nah, not really. For real though, I'm glad the team's coming back. It's sweet that Nakanawa and them can start training again. But I'm still worried about their advisor, Yamauchi. He's basically like a mini Kamoshida. So he's an asshole? Basically. He'd always yell at us in practice, but then there'd be a huge kiss ass when our parents were around. I can't believe a moron like that is going to be advising the track team. He doesn't even teach PE. He's got to be up to something. I'll do some research. There's a chance I'm going to need your help too, okay? You'd be free to lend me a hand if I need it, yeah? I'll be counting on you. I feel like my bond is growing deeper with Ryuji. So there's nothing to unlock on rank 5, but that's okay because we're getting rank 6 tomorrow. Alright, we don't got any time to be messing around here anymore. Let's head home. Wait, I gotta shower first.
See ya.
Okay. Come to think of it, that guy who approached you in the beef bowl shop was a politician, right? He apparently gives speeches outside Shibuya Station, but you can't just judge a book by its cover. So we can hang out with Arn today, but we're not going to do that, unfortunately. Usually when all the exams start coming up, everyone wants to hang out with you to study. It's okay to do on your first playthrough, but here we're going for the max confidence and max skills. So we're actually going to be heading over to Station Square and go talk with that politician we saw earlier. Okay, so we're going to speak to him now.
Please consider what I have to say.
The runaway train incident, the mysterious psychotic breakdowns, a school with corrupt teachers. Yet, we have yet to discover the truth of all of it. The apathy which permits society is a direct result of negligence by our government and the media. You're listening quite attentively. Are you interested in politics? I'm interested. Are you a student? I'd be delighted to captivate the interest of someone your age. Have I seen you somewhere before? Oh, you were working at the beef bowl shop before. You have a lot of perseverance for a young person.
If you'd like.
Well, if you're interested, I could use your help. I want to change the state of this country, and to do so I need the power of the youth. However, due to certain regulations, I can't offer a job to a student. I was thinking you could learn some things if you chose to attend a few of my speeches though. I'd be glad to. Really, that would be helpful indeed. Well, would you mind telling me your name and your contact information? Ah, so you're a student from Shujin Academy. It's nice to meet you. I'm Toranaisuke Yoshida. I'm just gonna call him Yoshida. I used to be a member of the Diet, but no longer. In the past 20 years, I've lost 7 straight elections. This isn't good. I'm dwelling on the negative right before a speech.
Very well.
Well then, I hope I can count on your help immediately.
Everyone.
The lines of what is considered right and wrong in society today have been blurred. With common sense no longer our guide, we make decisions based on our selfish wants and desires. This has resulted in a deluge of self-centered people who delight in taking advantage of the weak. However, even in the modern day and age, it is imperative that we all act in the best interests of all. A world where it is acceptable to trample on the rights of others for your own belief. A world where the young exist only to be exploited is a world that must be changed. Easy for him to say. Old-timers like me have our hands full taking care of ourselves. He's actually making some good points, but he's a no-name. He probably won't get too far. Nothing's going to change. We'll just all continue to keep getting exploited. What's this wannabe politician bathering about now? He's affiliated with a party. How about you just leave the matters of the state in the capable hands of the Liberal Prosperity Party? You mustn't base your decisions on whoever's merely supporting according to the party they belong to. Ah, just shut up already. You're a washed up politician. If I am chosen to represent the will of the people, then I'm fully prepared to, in the best interests of all, save the blathering for when you get elected, if you get elected.
Thank you.
Thank you. This is all for today. Well, what did you think of my speech? The best interests of all?
I'm glad.
Indeed. Do you feel the same? Such as am I. I'd like to believe I'm capable of giving a moving speech. However, there are times, like today, when the audience has a difference of opinion on topic. Some feel that I should concentrate on getting elected before I worry about others. Do you agree? You have my support. Thank you. It's encouraging to know that my message has won you over. Besides, I have grown quite accustomed to those types of reactions.
No.
Although, I don't know if that's necessarily a good thing. Regardless, no matter what they say, I must continue on. I think I can learn a lot by listening to Yoshida's speeches.
Well then, I shall see you again soon.
Perhaps I'll ask you for your impressions again sometime. So Yoshida has really good abilities. We'll get his rank 1 tomorrow, but he has some really good abilities for negotiations with shadows. It looks like you're attending school seriously.
That reminds
You also seem pretty close with Takamaki-san, if you're both coming to school together. You just transferred here, though I guess you two really click. We're in the same class.
Oh,
Oh, I see. You seemed a lot closer than that yesterday morning. I heard she was the victim of Kamoshida, but was that all there was to it? Either way, closer inspection should clear everything up. Goodbye. You have exams starting tomorrow. It's too late to cram, so don't even try.
Well, shall we
Now
begin?
then, picking up from last time. The end of the Heian period marks the rise of the samurai, which I'm sure you've all been waiting for. As described, the tale of Hike, I don't know. It was a time where the great would fall from grace. It wasn't unusual for the heroes of yesterday to be struck down as rebels of the present day. By the way, sympathizing with a loser or the weak is called magistrate's patronage. That term came from a name of the position held by a certain position that a certain hero held. Now then, Kaito-kun.
Do you know the answer?
Who do you think is the origin of the term magistrate's patronage? So if we just tap here, it's Minamoto Yoshitsune.
This is it.
Correct.
Exactly. Magistrates was Minamoto no Yoshitsune's title, which later became his nickname. Although Yoshitsune helped defeat the Tiara? Ah, Jesus Christ, I don't know. He was driven out by his brother and killed himself. However, in the centuries that followed, Yoshitsune became more popular as a tragic hero. He is also a super duper overpowered persona. We'll get him towards the end of the game.
nice going.
I actually don't think we can get Yoshitsune until the very last playable day.
All right.
So, because we need a certain combination of personas that we can't really get until later on. Rather than siding with one who has overwhelming power, people who prefer the underdog opposing them. It's sort of like rooting for a minor league baseball team instead of an all-star major league one.
Yep.
I can understand that. It's like, if I don't root for them, who will? So I don't think we ended up getting our knowledge 2 there. That's okay. I don't think we need knowledge 3 for the
What are your
exams.
thoughts?
I think we need I think we need knowledge 3 to top the exams, but I think to do okay in them we don't need any knowledge. Let me check actually. Oh, we got 2 in everything except for knowledge. Alright, so we've got options to hang out with An and Ryoji, so we're gonna hang out with Ryoji. Yo, Dewey, heading home? You remember that guy we were talking about, Yamauchi, who I was talking about earlier? The mini Kamoshida? Yeah, that's him. Well, he's gonna be the new advisor of the track team. I don't give a rat's ass about the sport though, or even the students. Oh, he doesn't, sorry. So you see, I heard this rumor. Apparently he's gotten in trouble at school with drinking, but it hasn't kept him from going out. I was thinking maybe he let some shit slip while he was drunk. We should totally try and tail him sometime. I'll look into where he goes to drink. But what's the plan for today though? You gonna train with me? So let's hang out with Ryuji. Alright, let's get changed then, and we can meet at, somewhere's gotta be open. Let's try looking around the school. Man, we don't really got a good place to train, huh? I mean, we'd probably run in Nakanoa if we stuck around here. Got any ideas? We can train at my place. You seriously think we'd get any training done there? I bet we just end up eating ice cream and playing video games all day long. That's kind of what happens, you know. But I guess it probably wouldn't hurt to peek around at the gym. If they ain't there, maybe we can... Ugh. Nakanoa? Takashi? What the hell are you guys doing? We just have a few questions for him here. It's none of your business. So what, you're gonna ask him questions with your fists? And anyways, ain't a 3-on-1 kinda cowardly? The only coward here is Nakanoa. All the shit the Kamoshida's put us through, it's all his fault. He was telling that bastard secrets about us the entire time.
What?
What? That's a load of bull. You guys should trust him. That's right, we've been training forever. Plus, ain't the track team coming back? You don't gotta fight. Shut up. I'm telling you, this piece of shit sold us out. How do you think Kamoshida found out about your parents, Sakamoto? He's gotta be a snitch. Hold up. Out of the way, Sakamoto. We'll beat the shit out of you too if we need to. If you think it's gonna make you feel better, go for it. You're gonna wish you didn't. Trust me. It feels real bad looking back on shitty stuff you've done. Huh? Look. Even if Nakanoa was working with Kamoshida, ain't that fine now? That bastard's gone, so you can put that crap behind you. You have no real reason to fight, yeah? We can't keep people around who aren't going to try and undermine our team. But I didn't do anything. I wasn't working with Kamoshida. No matter how much you hit me, my answer's gonna stay the same. Oh yeah? We got proof. Yamauchi told us all about it. Yamauchi? Come on, Takashi. We gotta get out of here. It'll be real bad if anyone else shows up. Nakanoa. Shit like you isn't welcome back on the new track team. You better remember that. You okay? What the hell was all that? Just stay out of this, Sakamoto. It has nothing to do with you. But when you hit Kamoshida, you were really hitting all of us who tried so hard to endure his bullshit. You might have felt relieved, but it only made life for us harder. Because of you, we lost the one place we could even vent our frustrations. The one place we could really belong. Tensions got pretty high after that, and then things just got kinda rough from then on. You really think all about it? You really think it's all fine now, huh? Well, what if I told you they're right about me? Would you still think it's fine if I was the one who told Kamoshida about your parents? Yeah? If you told them, you told them. I'm over all that stuff with my parents anyway. Besides,
Hey.
I realized something too. I might have messed up with Kamoshida back then, but hanging on to the past ain't gonna help anything. I'm just gonna focus on being myself now, being free. What are you talking about? Free, huh?
Hey.
Dewey, do you get what I was trying to say, yeah? More or less. Right. Well, what do you mean, more or less? You're supposed to know. I guess being free is like... It's like how I feel when I'm talking to you, man. Yeah. Can you explain that? I don't know how to explain it. I just feel free. I really don't understand. So what, are we stuck on repeat or something? I feel like my bond with Ryuji is growing deeper. Rank 6, Harrison Recovery. So a chance to cure status ailments when inflicted upon Mahadi members. So that's a really useful ability, so you don't have to keep using items to get rid of like sleep or paralysis or burn or whatever.
All right.
Man, that was some funny shit. So much for training though. Come on, let's get out of here.
Let's go.
Oh, we should grab some ramen on the way home.
You're back.
Hey,
I wonder if Yoshida the guy is giving a speech again. Again, you can always hang out with the people, you can always hang out with your party members and do, what do you call it? Studying. A thing I never did in high school. You can do that, but we're actually going to head over to the station square again. And we're going to spend more time with the Sun Confidant.
Please consider what I have to say.
There have been far too many incidents recently to ignore. Can anyone deny this? The runaway train incident, the mysterious psychotic breakdowns, a school with corrupt teachers. Yet, we're there to have to discover the truth of all of it. Maybe we can use them to negotiate with Shadows. Good idea. Right? You should ask him. Teach you how to give speeches? Why? I want to be a politician. I'd love to help you, though how shall I teach you? It's time for my speech. Let's talk about this later.
And while our society appears to be prosperous, many of our young people are quietly suffering. They lack jobs, security, savings. The next generation will lead us into the future, and yet they have no plan for how to arrive there.
Watch where you're going, you little shit. You bumped into me, you old goat.
This isn't good.
Let's mediate.
Yes, let's. Good citizens, please stop fighting! What is the point of bickering over such a trivial matter?
This is none of your business. Yeah, seriously, just shut up. What's with this guy?
Now, if you'll please excuse me, I must return to my speech. Together, we can create a bright future for the next generation.
Ugh. God, so righteous. That really annoys me. Enough of your arrogance, no good Torah!
What?
As if anyone would actually vote for you! Are you planning to embezzle funds again? Or maybe criticize one of your constituents again? You criminal!
No, that was all in the past. I've gone and done it again.
That's campaign obstruction.
Yes, but I cannot say that to the crowd before an election. Regardless, whenever someone calls me no good Torah, I panic. I went through quite an ordeal 20 years ago. Let me explain. I used to be a member of the National Diet. I was elected during the rise of the Kuromoto children. We were backed by powerful Diet members. This was about 20 years ago. I was very inexperienced back then, both as a politician as well as a human being. That inexperience led me to be involved in a series of major political scandals. People refer to my blunders as no good Torah's 3 strikes. The first was being caught missing a legislative meeting to take a personal vacation. Then, I was accused of embezzling a large sum of money from the party, giving me 2 strikes. Finally, I called a voter an idiot at an open forum, which resulted in scandal and strike 3. I was out and branded a washed-up politician. You said you wanted to become a member of the Diet. But do you see the man before you?
A questionable background, accused of embezzlement? However, he has conviction and he wants to change the world. Public speaking skills could be useful to the Phantom Thieves, so I should make a deal with him.
Do you really want to receive my guidance?
Your speeches sound great.
I'm happy to hear that. However, everyone says I have no chance to get elected. So why come to me?
Have confidence in yourself.
You're doing a good job of cheering me up. But you may be right. The most important part about giving a good speech is believing in yourself. Perhaps one day, I will believe in myself. But you sure got me there. You're a strange young man. Very well. If learning how to give a great speech is what you seek, then I'd be happy to instruct you. In exchange, I would like for you to continue assisting me. Let's get started, shall we?
I've made a deal with Yoshida.
Staging your crimes with calling cards. It's hard to believe that a student could manage this alone. An adult. For example, someone talented enough to move people with words. Perhaps they coached you. Isn't that right?
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the sun persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
Sun, man of the people.
All right. Let's pursue your dream of becoming a member of the Diet. Oh my, we've been talking for far too long. Let's call it quits for today. Well then, I shall see you again soon.
Your shooter's really cool, I think. It's a different type of confidant, if that makes sense. Like, you don't really get the older, like, you always have the Hierophant, but he's kind of like a teacher. He's like a coach, really. Did Kamoshida have a psychotic breakdown? Shoot, I haven't studied at all. Have you heard what's happened since then? Ah, this sucks. I pulled an all-nighter. Really? Did you get caught?
Well,
Now then,
shall we begin?
let's begin the first day of exams. Although the line looks like it connects A to C, but it looks like it leads to B instead. What is this phenomenon called? It is called an optical illusion.
Ooh, we can do this!
See, this is one of the best things about Morgana. He encourages you to do well on your exams. Let's see, an essay question. This looks tough, but let's be calm. Let's calm down and think this through. What was the reason why people would see the same thing differently? It's about how they're seeing things are different. It probably has something to do with this kind of information. So it's going to be visual information, right? How you see something is visual information. What takes visual information from your eyes and processes it in the brain, right? The brain processes visual information, so the reason why people see things differently is they have different cognitions. How the brain interprets the same visual data, how one perceives it, the world, differs from person to person. Ooh, this sounds pretty good!
Yep.
You finished in time. Hands down, it's one of the best things about Morgana. He like encourages you. Like, if I had a cat in my desk encouraging me every time I was doing an answer correctly, I feel like I could do really well in school. And then I get back the results and I find out that I just wrote meow on the paper every answer. But yeah, you know. I still think it's pretty cool. It made Morgana a lot more likable for me, that was for sure. And if I had this groovy music when I was doing exams, I think I probably would have did a lot better.
Let's get started.
Today is the second day of your exams. You may begin. Which of the following expressions came from the name position held by Yoshitsune? It is B.
Ooh, we can do this!
That sounds about right. What is the origin of the English word talent? It is... I think it was a summer currency.
Ooh, we can do this!
And we're on the last day of exams. Which is Saturday. I believe it's Saturday. I think Saturday's the last day of exams. I'll have to... I'm not sure if it goes back onto... I'm not sure if it goes on a Saturday.
Okay, class, let's get
Today's
started.
the third day of exams. Go on ahead and get started. I think there is another day. What did the Greek philosopher Socrates... I don't know how to say that name. I'm gonna have to learn it. Says that evil is born from... That's ignorance.
Ooh, we can do this!
That's about right. What is the least number of colors needed to paint Japan so no two color adjacent areas are the same color? It is B. 4.
Ooh, we can do this!
Saturday. So sleepy. I ended up pulling an all-nighter once I realized today was the last day of exams. You stayed up studying? Nah, I gave up on the exam. I was just playing some games, then before I knew it was morning. I know that feeling. Bull. You probably spent the whole night studying. Morning. Yo, look who else is yawning. Exams are almost over, so I thought I'd at least make one last effort across the finish line. Impressive, Lady Ann. You're quite different from this stupid monkey I know. Huh. Don't give me that crap. Your brain is tiny compared to mine. Science is meaningless if there's nothing inside, you know.
What was that?
Can you please shut up? You're gonna make me forget everything I meant. Huh? Am I imagining things? What's wrong? What? You see a groper or something? No, that's not it. It's nothing.
Oh my god! That guy got off! Isn't this bad? Hey, at least act like you care.
Fine. Come on.
Yo, what up?
Hey, are you sure it's him, or are you just that self-conscious?
I'm not that.
Is there something you want?
That's my line. You are the one stalking me.
Stalking you? That's outrageous.
I know you've been following me ever since the train.
That's because...
My goodness. I had wondered why you left the car. So this is where your passion led. All is well that ends well.
I saw you from the car, and I couldn't help myself from chasing after you. I didn't even notice the calls from Sensei, but thank goodness I caught up to you.
Okay.
What?
You're the woman I've been searching for all this time. Please, won't you?
Wait a minute.
Be the model for my next art piece.
Model?
All that I've drawn till now has been lacking, but I feel a passion from you unlike anyone else.
This man's highly suspicious.
Ain't this a recruit for some shady business?
Will you cooperate with me? What do you say?
Whoa, hold your horses. Who are you anyways?
Oh, where are my manners? I'm a second year at Kosei High's Fine Arts Division. My name is Yusuke Kitagawa. I'm Madarame-sensei's pupil, and I am being allowed residence at his place. I'm striving to become an artist.
Huh? Do you mean that Madarame? The one who was on Good Morning Japan the other day?
The very same.
You know who that is?
He was introduced as a super famous Japanese-style artist who's been recognized all over the world. But we heard that name the other day in Mementos.
Yusuke!
I'm sorry, Sensei. I'll be right there.
That old guy's Madarame?
Madarame-sensei's exhibition will begin at the department store near the station tomorrow. I'll be there to help out on opening day. Please come by. It'd be great if you could give me your answer in regard to being a model then. I bet you have no interest in the fine arts, but I'll give you tickets too. Well then, I hope to see you there tomorrow.
That guy's as easy to read as a book. You're not planning on going, are ya?
I think I will.
Crap, look at the time. I'll see you later.
How dare he go after Lady Ann? I've memorized that face of yours, Yusuke.
You became acquainted with Madarame's pupil by chance? That's a little too convenient. It makes me wonder if you're even telling the truth. So be it. What I want to know most is your method. It's true that Madarame was an unforgivable criminal worthy of the scorn thrown at him. He was an adult who cultivated his own fame and fortune by sacrificing the livelihood of children. But how did you discover such horrible deeds that were hidden all these years in such a short time?
In the metaverse.
This metaverse business again? Fine. Let's suppose that people's hearts can be changed by stealing their treasure, like you've said. If so, a different suspicion arises. People have gone mad or lost consciousness, never to recover, like the subway accident in April. Depending on how you look at it, that could be taken as a phenomenon for a sudden change of heart too. Were you related to those as well?
I don't want to say.
I see. Fine. Continue telling me about Madarame's case. Keep it concise and only of the truth.
Today's the last day of exams, huh? What's wrong? You're taking a lot of time to get through these. This isn't going too well. I wouldn't expect a great score. So I'm pretty sure you need 3 knowledge to actually ace that exam.
It's over.
It's over. How about you?
It's over.
Come on, you two need to get your act together.
Anyways, can we stop talking about the exams? Like it or not, they're gonna come back graded next week. Rather than focus on stuff that's over with.
What are you looking at?
The usual site. It's no use. There ain't any useful info. The number of posts are getting less and less too.
I am not letting this end as a one-hit wonder, okay?
There's no point in getting antsy, though. I know. Why don't we go eat lunch somewhere? We still have some money left over from the other day.
I want sushi then, or domestic raised eel.
We don't have that much left. Oh, right! There are those tickets to Madarame's exhibit. Wait, that's tomorrow.
Don't tell me. Was it love at first sight with that Yusuke guy?
It's not like that.
Of course not.
When I was watching that special on TV, his artwork was pretty nice. Plus, we've got free tickets. Besides, this could also be related to what we heard in Mementos.
Madarame, was it?
I'm curious too.
That aside, what should I do about the other 2 tickets? Want to go appreciate some fine arts for once?
Fine arts, huh?
I suggest we should all go together. Appreciating the fine arts builds character. A phantom thief who can't identify an original is lame.
Well, if everyone's going...
It's settled then.
I'm looking forward to it.
Just the phrase going to an art exhibit sounds kind of mature. Let's meet at the exhibit entrance tomorrow.
Okay.
Tomorrow we go to that exhibit with Lady Ann. I'm curious to know if this Madarame has anything to do with the name we heard in Mementos. Whatever the case may be, we can't be late. Better get to bed early. So I keep thinking about what Nakanahara said. Could he have been talking about the famous artist Madarame? That sounds about right. Second. Great. That name really stood out to me. Yeah, I mean, you guys ever heard of someone else called Madarame? It's not really a common name at all. If what we heard is true, Kitagawa-kun is studying under the corrupt teacher. You mean a teacher who treats their people like tools? Kitagawa's life is probably pretty terrible. We're gonna look into this. Okay, so that's gonna wrap it up for today, guys. We've learned a fair bit, and we're possibly learning about our next target. So, guys, it was Dwayne here from DewyHQ, signing out. I'll see you on the next episode. See yous.